The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast platform, its affiliates, or even the hosts. The information provided is for general informational purposes only and should not be taken as legal, financial, or professional advice. The host and guests are not liable for any errors of omission in the content, nor for any losses, injuries, or damages arising from the use of the information provided. Listeners are encouraged to seek professional advice relevant to their specific circumstances. Now,
you are now running with scissors. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding.
What up?
I was muted. Yeah. That's crazy. I'm like, wait a minute.
What I missed?
I was muted.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, I was like muted. I was talking my butt off too.
What'd you say? Repeat. Rewind.
I was like, what up, though? And it was like crickets. The Hardy what up, though, too. It's like one of the best ones.
I was like, all right, well, if ain't nobody gonna say nothing, I'm gonna just scream out the word gang and just see where it takes us.
We're off to a good start, I see.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Season finale, right? Welcome to the season finale of Running with Scissors.
Vacation time is near. Yes, vacation, sir.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
I didn't even realize it until earlier today. I was like,
that means, you know what I'm finna do, right? I'm finna host a frank conversation on Tuesdays and Wednesdays till we come back.
Hey, look, listen, take the slot. I ain't even had it done.
Yeah.
At least till we get back, goddamn.
Speaking of frank conversation, RG's gonna be on tomorrow, so y'all tune into that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's right tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
I thought it was Friday.
No, tomorrow. Gang, tomorrow.
On Wednesdays.
Even better.
You coming off tomorrow. The other special guest, who is in fact, he's been going viral recently, Nick Young, is coming on Friday.
Oh, cool. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Right on. I was like, oh yeah.
I'm about to say something like very like girly. Mm-hmm. Does he play basketball?
No.
Isn't there a basketball player named Nick Young, or am I tripping?
No, Nick Young is does sound like a good basketball player name. No, but he's actually he's gonna go out because of the fact that
there's a basketball player named Nick Young.
This one, okay, I ain't tripping.
Yeah, but no, he's what's called
Swaggy P.
A reverend. Yeah,
that would be the original Swaggy P. Yeah.
That's the meme guy. The meme. What's his name? The meme guy, right? What's his name? Nick something.
Who is Swaggy P again?
Nick Young, the basketball player.
The one that doesn't he have a meme?
Yes, you got that questionable face where you look
like
yes, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta talk to you guys as memes like this guy.
Right. I'm not tripping. I'm like, I know I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we talking about today? So we're gonna end the season on a reflective note. Then versus now, who we were versus who we are. So we're gonna pick a point in time that we're gonna
let y'all know right now. I'm still slapping the shit out of anybody that disrespects the gang, family members at any point in time. Just understand that it's still like that, but now I call the cops.
Put the disclaimer up.
On yourself? Oh boy. That's going to be one of those shows. Hold on.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast platform.
And you should too.
Listen. So I guess maybe my question that I have for you guys: are you proud of who you're becoming, or
I'm
are
just
you
gonna put that out
still
there for a friend.
becoming? Are you still becoming?
I'm
Ah,
Well,
honest.
are you proud of who you've become? And that was the question. Are you proud of who you've become, or are you still becoming? Become is a period. Becoming means we're still moving along.
But I mean, we're never ever gonna stop becoming who we're meant to be because we become like whoever we're meant
Hopefully.
to be. We become
shout out to
whoever we're meant to
Joanne
be in every
in
Hey,
Houston.
moment.
Joanne.
Hey, Joanne.
Hopefully, we don't stop. I feel like growth is forever.
I
Mm-hmm.
feel like it's for me both, kind of both. You know,
What? Wait. Explain.
because a lot of the stuff that I needed to get to this point kind of happened, but I feel like there's so much more I could do. So I like what I became, but I feel like I haven't reached the pinnacle, so there's more to do.
Okay, that makes sense
You know
because
what I'm
where
saying?
you are,
So
yeah, because some people might not have that same why is my brain going blank? Some people may not feel the same way because they're still working on who they're trying to become. They
Absolutely.
don't know yet.
Yes.
Hey Turbo.
I
So I guess that is a good question you could ask yourself, and that's for everyone out there. Are you proud of who you've become, or are you still becoming?
I mean, the thing is, you never technically stop becoming, right? Because even
Right,
the next moment, like who I need to be tomorrow in front of my staff, in front of students, it literally that person needs the knowledge in which I have today and right now. Who I need to be to the day after tomorrow to write the
yeah,
next my next book. That person needs the knowledge and everything that I have coming. You know what I'm saying from these moments. The person I need to the apartment complex owner, the
right.
father,
got it.
the you know
But
what I'm saying, the younger brother.
brother,
All these things they just
brother,
need. They
you're
need.
not answering the question though.
That is the answer.
Are you proud of yourself? Yes
Right
or
no,
no?
right
But am I
now.
Right
proud of
now,
it? Am I proud?
yes.
Because
You're
okay, let's go
But
back.
how can you? But
Russell's
how can
point
you?
is going to be
But the phrasing is the part that's throwing me because you're saying like if
you're
you
not proud of
if you,
yourself.
well, I mean,
no. Well, let me just explain it because
mhm.
at some point, yes, it's we know that we're still growing, we're still evolving, we're still doing those things.
Mm-hmm.
But where you are in your life right now, are you proud of who you are right now?
No,
Okay,
Fair.
okay,
no,
honest answer.
I'm
Yeah.
what's going because I don't think I'm I want to be, but I know that I like there's just so much more work that needs to be done, and I'm not satisfied with where I'm
Okay,
at. You know what I mean? Like, and I think with that lack of satisfaction comes the lack of pride in where I'm at right now.
okay.
But I will push back. Being proud of yourself doesn't mean you're done with your work, sir. It
That's
really does
true.
not. Yeah. Because sometimes we have to take a break, take a breather, and be like, whew, damn. You know what I'm saying? It has
Because you
to
know where you
happen.
came from. So if you use, say, don't
Exactly.
go back 10 years ago. Use that as your reference point till now.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Because
Because
who
10 years,
I know who I was 10 years ago, and who I am today are probably two different people.
For
I,
facts.
I
For,
still have, there's things about myself that is probably gonna always be that. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
mhm,
Because character is everything and integrity is everything. So I do
Absolutely.
believe in that. So that's gonna always remain true for me. But the way I thought 10 years ago and the way I think now, it's completely different.
Absolutely. I think for
Completely
me,
different.
what it is the fact that I honor who I've been. I honor the fact that, you know what I'm saying, that I have those experiences. I've had that change and I've had all these different mindsets, but it's just that the product of it, right? I'm grateful that I've gotten so far, but to say that am I proud of where I'm at right now? Absolutely not. Like
Well,
absolutely not.
I'm
Because
proud of where you are right now. If you're not, because I see things that you're doing that are amazing.
Yep, indeed.
I appreciate
That's
that.
just big sis. So I'm a little biased. Okay.
I
No,
appreciate
he's
it.
done a lot in the time he's been on this planet. I don't know why you acting like he ain't. Like, fuck out of here, man.
I'm
Relax.
saying.
Fuck out of here. This guy act like he ain't doing God's work out in these streets. No one said the journey was gonna be easy, dog. It's
But
what it
listen.
is. It's Monday through Friday, 7 days a week, 365. We go through it. It's what it is.
Are you
That don't make you less great.
I make you cry.
It's all good, man.
Aww.
No, it's 365, man. This is why we live this life.
Yeah.
I'll keep it a buck with you, dude. 10 years ago, I never thought I would be doing this with you guys. Because a long time ago, I started going in survival mode and I stopped betting on myself. And that's when I got stagnant. And when I went back to betting on myself and being me, that's when it got cracking. I can still be the same with the safety valve job and just treading water, waiting to retire, or I can be me. And me is a risk taker. Me is a guy who goes into the adventure, with no shield, no sword, and like, we'll figure it out and we'll still kill the enemy. That's me. And I'm back to that guy. So, yeah. So I'm very proud of
that.
That's pretty dope. There was a time when I thought that red flags means that I was having patience.
Okay, right on. Right on.
I ain't giving chances to people like Oprah. You get a chance. You get a chance. You get a chance.
I get it. That's wild behavior, but I do understand.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, yeah, okay, nah, I'm out. No, what? Yeah, no. But that just goes to show you how growth is a thing. It's a real thing. If you're actually committed to the process.
Or just plain on sick and tired of being sick and tired, man.
You gotta be because you can be wherever you are in your life right now, and that may not be where you want to be, but it's not where you were.
Yep,
you were. Yeah,
because if you are still stuck where you were 10 years ago, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And mindset is everything. And I think sometimes people forget that you have to change your mind in order to evolve. Your mindset has to change. It's just no ifs, ands, buts about it. If you're still thinking like you were when you were 20 and your 40s and 50s, that's an issue.
Because evolution is about change. And if you're telling me you're going to try to kick it like you're 12, then I'm going to see your life. There's no effing way. You know what I mean? It's just so much stuff has happened within the last 5 years, let alone 10. So you can't tell me you're the same cat. Unless you've been sitting in a cell, that's a different story. However, if you outside and you have access to stuff, then you can't tell me you're the same person.
To have access to the ability to like gain experiences to change yourself is in fact the one of the biggest things. So to not take the opportunity to, do that, I don't know, bro. I feel like you just do yourself a disservice. But I also feel like quite a bit of us are doing ourselves a disservice by not even believing in the fact that we have the capacity to change. I tell folks all the time, bro, I'm on my I think it's like my 6th or 7th life. Like I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like I'm just gonna do it. Like, bro, like it might hit me that one day that you know what I want to do? I want to just use fire to create glass sculptures. And that might become my new thing for real. And then guess what? I'm going to do that. You know what I mean? But I think that people think that, they're so locked in the thought process of, that's something new. It's different. It's not who you were. So it's like, it's not, it's just, it's not good because it's something different, right? It's not what they're used to, what they expect from you. All the entire time, bro, it's your life. You can do whatever you want with it.
Yep. Fear of the unknown is really a scary thing if you let it be a scary thing. Because it's nothing wrong with having the thought of doing something different.
Yeah.
But it takes a real G to actually get out there and say, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to try stand-up comedy. You know what I'm saying? Just to have the effort. And I tell people this a million times, and I'll say a million more. I would rather try and fail than to wake up one day knowing I never tried it at all.
Never tried it
I
all.
can live with failure. I can live with success, but I can't live with not trying.
Absolutely.
That's what keeps you up at night.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. So if you're just joining us, we are talking about growth, lessons, healing, and the glow ups. Okay, seen and unseen. Because sometimes there's a glow up on the horizon that you might not see yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So just keep working towards that. So I mean, I have to, and for me, there was a life-changing thing that happened, and it was like, okay, I could sit in this and just wallow in pity or the thing or whatever.
Right.
Or I can take whatever this is and use it to motivate me to a different place.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. It changed how I thought. It changed how I saw it. It's like, okay, now I know there's things that I need to be doing, especially creating boundaries and all those different things. I'm not perfect, even in the journey, healing is linear. So it's going to be something that's going to be happening all the time. Like you just don't get to a place, all right, I'm done. I'm healed. Nothing bothers me.
I'm fine.
It's just in the background. But listen, sometimes it's a kryptonite. I have some kryptonite.
Yes.
So when I hear people say I'm healed, I feel like they're not really doing the work. That's just my thought.
Yeah.
I feel like they're not really doing the work.
I don't know if you can actually ever truly be healed, bro. It's always something that needs some changing inside of you it's innate for you to actually have to, learn new things, new skills, new things about yourself and just apply it. But if you're not, like if you're actively saying, oh, I'm healed, and then denying yourself the ability to continue to learn and grow, well, then, I mean, that's that right there. Yeah.
So would you consider that to be like failure? Like you failed in succeeding, in whatever that thing looks like? If you get to a point where you feel like you've done the work, well, some of the work, and then you get to a plateau and you say, okay, I'm done. I don't do anything more. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's failure, though.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
Nah. You may have hit that plateau. No, it's a plateau. Like when you train and you try to lose 50 pounds, you get to 49 and a half, and you just can't get that half pound off. Your body like, nah. You've hit a plateau, and sometimes you got to.
So you're done after that. So you just decided that I'm done.
No. I'm saying you let me finish. See?
Okay. All right, go ahead.
You got to step back, let it cook sometime, and then go back at it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to step away and let things cook, and then come back to it.
I get that. So that means you're not done. So that means you're not
never done. Yeah, that's what I mean.
For those who think they are, though, they have reached that point, and that's it. I'm not going no more. I'm comfortable here. That's it. I'm done.
But if they're done there, because Lady D says this on the show, if you say you're wrong, then you're right, and if you say you're right, you're right. No matter what you say, either way it goes, you're on the side of yourself. So who are we to tell somebody I'm not done? I'm done learning. I'm done this.
I can't tell somebody what they should be doing, but I just know that for me, when I hear it, I'm kind of like, okay,
nah,
I'm probably cool on you.
Facts.
She's like, so you learned everything, dog? Everything?
That's okay with that.
I did.
I can't tell nobody what to do. I can't tell nobody how to heal. I can't tell nobody how not to heal. I just know that that's not where I am,
Right.
I would say, because we're up against break, but I will say this before we go to break. 10 years ago, I had a problem with acceptance of the way things were. I had this thing where, no, it couldn't be that. It couldn't be that. It couldn't be that. No, it couldn't be that. No, this person wouldn't do this because I do this or they do this. It couldn't be that. And once I learned acceptance for the good and the bad, that's when everything opened up because I got to see people and things for what they were versus what I hoped they would be. And maybe I lost a little bit of optimism, But that clarity has helped me so much more in my older ages because I do see everything clearly, the way it needs to be done. And it's up to me to decide how I want to address it or if it needs to be addressed. So I think that's probably the biggest moment that I've had so far.
Okay.
Is
so before we go on break, I have a question so y'all can ponder. So you're going to fill in the blank. Back then, I thought blank was normal. So we 10 years ago was our marker. So we're gonna use that as the back then.
So 10 years ago, I thought
blank was normal, and now you might think something different. All right, so we're gonna go to break and we'll let
y'all I gotta think about that.
And the people in the chat, y'all can join in on that one too.
WSAN Radio, the soul of America and beyond. Turn it up and feel the rhythm of the greatest old school music ever made. From Smokey Robinson and the Temptations to Diana Ross, Aretha Franklin, Luther Vandross, and more. This is the music that touches your soul and moves your spirit 24/7. Listen live now at WSANradio.com and take the vibe with you everywhere. Download the WSAN Radio app today on the Apple App Store or Google Play. WSAN Radio, feel the soul.
Got me together with this two-piece. It's the good leggings, no see-through business.
And we're back. Running with Scissors. Michelle J, aka Shell 1L, my brother Ezel Moon. Topic for tonight, Miss Olivia. Then and now. Who we were versus who we we're taking my year, snapshot, right? Pretty much.
Yeah, think about who we were 10 years ago versus now.
Okay.
Yes, who we were 10 years ago versus who we are now. So before the break, I left everybody with a question. Back then, I thought blank was normal. Now I realize what. So who wants to go first?
I can go first. Self-sacrifice was normal. Just always being the guy to give everything, fall on every grenade, be in everybody's battlefront, fight everybody's battles for him. And then I realized that self-help or self-preservation or self-care is what I needed to balance. It wasn't just always me giving everything to everyone. It had to be a balance of my charitable self, but also leaving something for myself to actually recover from and actually be okay and centered.
I love that.
Took a long time, and it took a lot of money and a lot of resources and a lot of sad nights, but we had to get together. So, and it's still a lesson I'm learning right now. You know, I just have a better handle on it because of the acceptance I gained with the way things are. So
that's the one.
So Terrell says his is rejection. So you thought rejection was normal. Now you know that it's not. I can flip that to be that realizing that rejection doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you.
Facts. They might be saving you from something.
They might be saving you from something, right?
So what you got, E?
I used to think that I used to think that people leaving was normal. Like, you know what I
Okay.
mean? Like actual, but then I realized that there's some people that'll stick around and they'll stay like they'll just
Oh, like
maybe
abandonment type of leave.
Yeah.
like
Oh,
you'll
okay.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
shoot, you can't stop anybody from making a decision that they feel is best for themselves.
Right.
But
Yeah.
there's some people that'll just stick right by you through thick and thin and just say, you know, I was there when it sucked, and I'm gonna be there when it gets better. And
Yep.
then,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
this is it. So
Right. Is
it's
it
a
is it my
real
turn? It's my turn.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
it
Okay.
is.
So back then, I thought over explaining was necessary.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Now I realize that the right people in my life don't require me to do that.
Hmm.
And I don't have to explain everything to everybody just
Mm.
heard because it's not necessary.
So Joanne said it took a while for me to realize rejection was no.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, because some people said rejection
Not about me. Not about me. Thank you.
not about
Thank
me.
you.
Ah, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Because I know
Yep.
how rejection can feel like a dagger in your heart, and that
Yeah.
somehow or another we personalize that thing to mean that there's something wrong with us.
Yep.
But like
Yep.
RG
Yep.
said, it could be something it could be saving us from something
Yes.
that we don't
Yes.
see in the
Yep.
moment. So it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to be rejected at all. It does not feel good.
And it
But
might not be your time. I think timing is everything. And I didn't realize this until I got older. How much timing played into everything. You can have all the tools, all the want in the world, but sometimes it's just not your time.
that part.
And as much as you want to force something, it may not be the opportunity you're looking for, or it may not manifest the way you want it to because you're trying to force something instead of letting the natural course of things kind of happen. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody we see that's successful, yeah, they had to hustle, but the time was on their side also. From your Run DMCs to your Master P's, there was a time, and they hit that pocket where time and opportunity met itself. It's not that they woke up one day, you know what? It's gonna work today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I agree 100%. You know what I realize now? That I feel like everybody that I meet, I'm talking to their trauma in some form or fashion. And it may not be something that's, bad, but, wherever we come from, our experiences, our childhood is who shows up. So when I meet people, I have to understand that that's who I'm meeting, regardless to what. And then sometimes it's easier to understand people when you look at it from that point of view, instead of being like judgmental as we can be. Now, don't get me
we're
wrong.
not judgmental.
No, no,
Not at all.
But everybody doesn't think like that. So I and it's hard sometimes when I'm out on this ledge by myself and this is my thought process. It's like, okay, hey, I'm here. This is what I'm thinking. So I have another question.
Man,
Cool.
what you got?
Sure.
I used to think strength looked like. Now I think it looks like, or now I know what it looks like, or well, whatever. How you want to answer it?
Down with
What
all
if
your
you thought
problems.
it was 10 years ago?
I got it. I used to think strength looked like down with all your problems on your heart. Not talking, not saying a word about shit. Just literally go ahead, bro. Just take with you to the grave. Because I mean, that's what I was taught. That's what you are as a man. Don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody care. So you just gotta just keep going. Now I know that strength is actually, finding the ability to say, hey yo, I need help. And actually asking for the help in a way that isn't, destructive, not just for yourself, but for other people. So yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
See, I love the differences between then and now. It's so dope to me.
Right.
Because you can actually see the growth. But go ahead, RG, what you got?
Let me read the question one more time because I got
Okay,
you know, I can think about one thing you get.
I can answer because I already have mine, but I'll give you the question. I
Thank
used
you.
to think strength looked like.
Oh, okay.
So for me, I used to think strength looked like putting everyone else before me.
Mm-hmm.
And taking care of being the strong one, taking care of everybody. And some of what Ezell said, not allowing myself to show up and be vulnerable and say, hey, this is bothering me. I still struggle a little bit with that, but I don't allow it to consume me because I know that there's strength in vulnerability, like Dee said. Strength in being vulnerable. So now it's different for me. Like I'm not going to hold certain things in. I'm going to talk about it because it needs to be talked about. And being strong doesn't mean that you just take everything on by yourself while everybody else is getting the benefit of you and you're depleting yourself.
Yeah.
That's not strength at all.
Yeah, you can't kill yourself for these people, bro.
No.
Yeah.
That's over with. That's
so
over with.
With that being said, I used to think that strength was pretty much acting like shit don't faze me. Because I am the master of the poker face. You know, never see you sweat, get the sale, get shit done. But I realized with masking it and not really addressing it, it was only killing me because I was holding so much stuff inside. And so that was kind of like, wait a minute, you know, you're not really addressing. You're just acting like this shit don't faze you. It didn't fix the problem. You're still dealing with the same shit. You're just acting like you're dig on the planet. You cool like that. But you haven't fixed anything in yourself or even the outside things you're trying to fix. So
yeah.
So having those feelings and dealing with them would be the then and now.
To talk about it. I love that. He says he thought strength looked like not saying anything. Now he's not afraid to talk to some people about it. Yeah, you got to find your people. Got to find your people. Got to find your village. Because you can't just talk to everybody. Joanne says, how do you not hold stuff in? Now, that's the hard part because sometimes you got to figure out what that looks like for you. You know, and if you have a safe place to land, that's also important. In having support.
Yeah.
Because if you're holding go ahead, sorry.
No, I'm sorry, I mean cut you off. Sometimes it's like holding stuff in, even if you can't address the person that bothers you, sometimes just taking a minute to yourself, even if you gotta yell to yourself, you gotta take a walk, whatever. Just find something to exercise that energy out of your system. Because the more you try not to think about it, the more you're going to think about it because that's all you're thinking about. So you have to get in that moment, feel it, and then evaluate what it means to you. Is it something we're going to spend the whole day thinking about? Is it something we can push to the side? Can I just like be mad at that person to be good? You know what I mean? You got to evaluate all that stuff and put it in its proper place. Because if you get a flat tire, it's not the end of the world. It's just a flat tire. But for one person, like, oh shit, I got caught triple A. There's some bull. You know what I mean? It can turn into a big old thing. Right. Because it's in that moment. So you have to evaluate what you're feeling, put it in its proper place, deal with it, and then move on. You can't dwell on it. If you still mad about the tire you flattened 2 weeks ago, I'm gonna click Namdi again. You go ahead and call him because that's a lie. You know what I'm saying?
And I think there's sometimes that space of not being able to just speak comes from a fear of rejection.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I was saying, don't nobody hear what I got going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, right? So you like, all right, I'm gonna deal with it by myself, but sometimes, you know, you got to find that safe space, whether it be therapy, whether it be friends, spouse, whatever it is. You got to find a safe space where you can be vulnerable.
Yeah,
it's important. Because
even if it's in your own mind, or even if it's just tell you, sometimes the only thing you have is you. You know, and that's okay. But you have to find somewhere support.
I agree. But I think that if you don't have a support system, if you don't have a village, I would say seek out therapy. Because if you in your mind, you can go crazy in there.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, the mind the mind is a dark place sometimes.
Mine is a terrible thing to waste.
Yeah. Using coping skills and or having a support system and sharing the issues in a way to not hold it in. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Talk away the darkness. Yeah.
All right.
All of those things, D. Absolutely.
Bar up. Good look.
That's a good one. Talking away the darkness. I like that.
Yeah, talk away the darkness. Scream, cry, do whatever.
Right.
But just don't hurt people. That's my
That,
thing.
yes.
Including
That
yourself. Including yourself.
Yeah, actually, speaking of which, hey, I
Oh,
heard.
oh Lord.
We'll full screen me real fast.
Oh
Uh-oh,
God.
there we go.
I'm scared. I'm nervous.
Nah,
The
it's cool.
thoughts and
This is gonna be a
views
short
of this
message.
Okay.
Oh God, it's gonna be a short one. Hey,
Nah, I'm
look,
with you.
I heard about what's going on. Bro, please don't. Just hold your head. I know we ain't talking, so I know you're gonna watch this. I know we're not talking. I know you're gonna watch this. Hold your head. If you need help, reach out. You probably don't reach out to me, but reach out to somebody.
Yeah.
And don't forget, I still care, even though we not what we once were. But
If they reach out, you have to unblock the number. Just saying.
I don't got him blocked. He just don't rock with me no more. But it's cool. I still
Okay.
love you. Just please, bro, don't forget you got a family that looks to you. I mean, honestly, you need you, and the world needs you, and there is nobody else like you. So, okay,
I respect it.
yeah,
I love it.
yes,
I love it.
I love the fact that y'all let me just get like a runway to just air. I'll just give it like, all right, like
There you
one
go.
episode at this point. Just go
Here's your
ahead and
scissors,
air
kid.
it out there.
Go for it. Here's your scissors, kid. Go for it.
My people just say, hey, yo, here's the scissors. Run.
This is why the name of the show is Running with Scissors. Because listen,
Yes.
sometimes you trip and fall. Sometimes everything is good.
I'm trying to tell you, boy. Boys don't even understand.
So this show, being that, we can joke and we can laugh, but this is a reflective show. Since it is the season finale, I feel like reflection is always good.
Yeah.
It's always good, and when did you, how can I ask this question? When was there a shift for you? It was from 10 years ago to now that you felt like there needed to be something that changed?
I've had two, actually. I had two. I was working for this company and I was talking to my supervisor. She said, "You're really into video games." And she said, "Well, why don't you start live streaming?" And I said, "Yo, I kind of have to work." She said, "I know you used to be in radio." I was like, "I got to work." He said, "Oh, man, that's too bad." And she said, "Because you're really good at it. I really would like to see you do it." Mm-hmm. And then a couple weeks later, she diagnosed with cancer.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So she was kind of imparting like all this. We were talking about the stuff we didn't get done. Mm-hmm. And she was talking about when she retired, she's going to do all this. Wow. And then she got cancer. And I'm like, well, damn. You know what I mean? I'm not saying she's still here, thank God. But at the same time, all the time she spent just being at work, she never got to do a lot of the stuff they did. That was the first thing. And then I ended up leaving that job and taking the chance and ended up getting a better job. Then my dad died. And that was like, what are you doing, B? Because I watched this dude do everything. He was like, he was like superhero, get you done, fix this, still go to work, donate blood, fix a spare. This dude was all over the place. And he gave every last single breath blood to protecting us. And he never got to do what he wanted to do.
Enjoy.
And I know everybody says, like, yeah, he's your dad, he's supposed to protect you. But no, there was parts of him that he never got to do. And I know this because, we buy dad like a fishing rod or we buy some t-shirts or some gear. He was like, "Hey, man, when I retire, I'm going to rock all this stuff." And all that shit is still in the closet right now. It breaks my heart that this dude who did so much for us never had a chance to do what the hell he was supposed to do for himself. And when I looked at that cassette, I seen myself. And I was like, nah. I got you, Pops. I got you. We ain't going out like that.
Yeah, that's right, Dave. When people die, I don't think they ever say, "I wished I worked more." Yeah.
I looked in that man's face and I seen myself. Because I was on the same path. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
Nah.
Life is more than just going to work every day, coming home and doing nothing. I know we can always make an excuse for why we can't. I gotta work. I work 10 hours a day. I work. Y'all know I work a lot. I work a lot. So it's like, but I refuse to just allow that to just be my life.
Yeah.
You have to find some sort of enjoyment in your life.
It's
And
time.
do the things that you want to do, like jump off the ledge sometimes.
Figuratively.
I mean, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Bungee cord, though.
Figuratively.
Yeah, you don't listen to that.
Bungee cord.
You was good. Y'all was good.
Figuratively.
Hook yourself up to the bungee cord.
Yes.
So, what changed for you? The question is, what changed for me was RG's basically said his was
seeing my pops.
His pops.
Seeing my pops in that casket and realizing that life was just way too dang go short to be holding back.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how much, and I want to talk more, but you really don't know how much time you got. So what the hell are we waiting for?
That's,
you know what I mean? What the hell are we waiting for? What do we have to lose?
Yeah, for sure. I think what changed for me was that I got a taste of what peace looks like.
Oh, wow.
Because when chaos is, you're living in chaos, sometimes you don't realize you're in it. When you're in it.
Yeah.
You know, when things are just going on and you're just in it and you just feel like this is just normal.
Yeah.
Till you step out of that and look at yourself and you're like, this is not, it feels good over here for this 5 minutes that I felt this.
Yeah.
So let me figure out how to get more of that. You know what I mean? So then it's like, okay, now I got to get on this journey to figure out how to get to that feeling again.
It was like, hey, Shell, try some of this happiness. That's pretty tasty.
Yes. Right.
Oh, that's tasty.
I like this happiness.
I'm chasing it. I'm trying to grab it.
Right.
I want it. I want it.
Like Lucky Charms and shit, you know?
Like, you gotta try to keep that, man. While you got it,
man. That's why, man, peace is everything for me. Like I need to, and if it means I gotta shut every people out, and that was another thing that when someone was silent, I took it personal, as if it was something that I did that they were not communicating or they weren't talking. They were just having their moment to be silent, and it's okay.
Yeah, that's the hard part to remember. That's the hard part to remember, boy. It really is. It really is okay. Like, it
is okay. It doesn't. Now I'm a person that's like, if you're silent a little bit too long, I gotta just be like, all right, what's going on?
Oh yeah. You gotta do some G checks.
You know, silence is okay. But if you're silent and weeks going by and I don't hear from you, I don't know what's going on, I don't see you, I'm tapping in, I'm checking in. Yeah. But that's what I think that as, you know, I would say as a culture, but as human beings, that's what we should do. Yeah. Especially for people that you love and that you are normally around and you know, have moments with these people. You got to check in with your people. Because although silence is good, silence too long might be bad.
Yeah. At least text them. Like Dave Thompson, call me tomorrow or I'm coming over your house. I know you watch the show.
Right. And don't text them with you don't know nobody or you can't call nobody. Don't do that.
That's the worst way to do it.
Don't do that.
You gotta show them that you actually care. And that's that part.
Like, you good? Like, that's really it. Like, you good? Okay. If they say yes, all right.
We talked right before my birthday party, and he revealed some stuff to me. I'm like, what the hell? You going through all that? You ain't called your boy? So, Dave Thompson, you're on the clock. I ain't heard from you. I ain't heard from you, Dave. Okay. You know how I get down. I will show up on your doorstep, sir.
That part. That's how me and my cousin be. Like, I'll be like today I called her. I was like, I ain't talked to her in about a week. Let me call her so we can just check in and catch up. But quick check-in is okay.
Yeah, literally, just hey, bro, you good over there, right? Like, if not, say something so I don't.
I want to hear your voice or something. Yeah.
I ain't trying to what's going. It ain't no malice. I just want you to understand that, like,
I care.
And I care, right?
And I need you here. You know what I mean?
That's it. It is. All right, boundaries now versus boundaries then. I'm making y'all think today, huh?
About like my boundaries now are so much more like clear, are a lot more outlined, clear. Like they're a lot clearer. But I will say that there are times where I have in my big age forgone my boundaries so that I could assist others because I still have this thing in the back of my head where I just try my hardest not to leave people in messed up situations.
Yeah.
And so it's literally like, but right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like my boundaries are being violated right now because of the fact that I've separated myself from a lot of like the stuff that I used to do back in the gap.
Mm-hmm.
And so now because like it's starting to like, incite certain feelings inside of me, it's like I gotta draw this hard line and then make a drastic change because of the fact that I don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't want that for myself. And plus, like I don't know. I feel like I inherited like my mom's intuition. Like, foresight is a very real thing. And so like
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally looking further down the road and I'm like, this isn't gonna end well by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do as much as I possibly can, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and do what I need to do for myself. So
That's good. Yeah.
I'll go next. Boundaries were kind of an option. I was very flexible with my boundaries based on how much I cared about you. Now I got a McCaffrey firewall. Everything's better. I don't give a damn what you talking about because you can't make me do nothing I want to do nowadays. I ain't got time for it, and I'm way too sleepy to put up with your crap. So, sorry. You should have called me 10 years ago when everything was up. I don't want to hear it if it's some nonsense. Sorry.
Yeah, that's me. Because I would say 10 years ago, I don't even really think I had a whole lot of boundaries.
Yeah. It was like whatever.
I didn't think it was just whatever. It was like, okay, I didn't even really know what a boundary was. It was like I didn't realize that I could say no and that's okay.
And be okay, right?
And to be okay, you know what I'm saying? It's like
and not feel guilty and not
feel guilty about it. Yeah. So that was a big one for me. Saying no and feeling now I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. No, I'm not coming. Yeah. Why? Because I don't want to.
Nah,
that's it. That's right. It. And it's not about being mean or nasty or disrespectful. It's just saying I don't want to be in that space because I don't want to. Right. You gotta have a reason, somebody told me.
Yeah.
My reason is the word no is English, and I chose to use it.
Or how about I just don't want to leave my house today? Or how about whatever? I just want to chill. Why? But I think when people ask you for reasons for your no, somewhere inside of them, they're taking your no personal.
Facts. That's it. That's the hard part. Like to tell people, bro, it's not personal. It's legitimately for me. If I don't say no, if I don't, stand tall on my boundaries, bro, then I'm going to end up screwing myself over.
Yes.
Screwing the people that I care about over. And I don't feel like dealing with that, bro. Like,
no is the complete sentence.
Complete sentence.
Ladies out here burning up.
Period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Period.
Out here burning up today. Right on.
Yeah, bro.
What's one thing that you no longer tolerate that you may have tolerated 10 years ago?
Oh, bruh. Yes, literally people. I don't tolerate people. Right? Like, bro, it's over for that. Like, just cancel Christmas, bro. Like, I don't. Once that clicked for me, like, listen, bro, you don't even have to tolerate people. That was it. I don't even have to deal with them. Oh yeah, nah, bro.
If I don't want to, right?
If I don't want, like, just people in general, and I'm not a bad person for feeling like that. Oh yeah,
right.
I was over with. One of my partners said that he fired his mother. From a job that he had a part of. Bro, like, these are the type of people I'm like, bro, listen, I thought that you were like, these were just like that. Oh, that's unspeakable. That's terrible. How could you do that? And then you start to realize, no, it makes sense.
Mom wasn't doing a good job. She got to go.
She got to go, right. Bro. She got to go, bro. Like, that's just that. What are we supposed to do with that?
You know what I mean? You're gonna tear my business up, Mom, because then if my business goes down, you do too.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Right.
You're my mom. I gotta take care of you.
Yeah. So literally that. Like,
right.
Literally Literally that. So, like, bro, like, how much more? You know what I mean? Like, can we, like, how much more? You know, can we reasonably,
Yeah.
what can I reasonably take out there? So,
Right.
anyway.
I do not well, I can't even talk to it. I do not allow people to take away my peace anymore. People would come around, they got a whole bunch of chaotic energy, they own some blah, and I'm just cool. And I adopt it already in there, and I'm trying to fix it or whatever, trying to at least go through it with them. I don't adopt that anymore. I don't accept it anymore. If you over here on some chaotic nonsense, you can hold that. I don't care how cool we are. You can hold that, because once I help you get done and you go back to the same shit, I feel like an idiot. So we're not feeling like an idiot ever again for investing in you, and you still decide to do the same behaviors that got you there in the first place. So
Yeah.
No. If you're trying to take away my peace, gotta do something. Gotta chuck them over.
All that comes with it. Absolutely, Joanne.
Yep.
I no longer tolerate excuses.
Talk heavy.
That's it. If you got a bunch of excuses, I can't mess with you. Like, I can't. I only will deal with accountability.
Yeah.
And I understand that life happens, things happen, and sometimes people can't show up. But to me, just say, hey, shit, I got shit going on.
Yeah.
My bad.
Be accountable for you. Don't be like making a whole bunch of excuses for why you're not showing up ever.
Right. That's really right.
I get it. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes things happen. But all the time, and it's always an excuse, then for me, you probably don't really want to rock with me.
And just keep it a buck. I think what irritates people the most is not the fact you won't show up, the fact that you keep gaslighting people. Like, you know what? Man, next week. Like, no, dog, if you're not pulling up, you're not pulling up. Cool. I'm cool with that. If you just tell me that you're not pulling up, that's cool. Don't keep saying you're going to do it.
Oh, I'll do this next week. Or, no.
I'm going to call you. We go to this big family reunion. I'm going to stay in touch, and you'll hear from me until the next family reunion. Like, bruh, what if I stay in touch? I
don't even do that. I be with my family. I'm like, I ain't even going to have that. We're not having that speech.
Yeah, shout out to DeVary. He was talking about that. He said, when people tell me I'm going to stay in touch, he actually stays in touch. And it irritates him when you make a commitment to stay in touch with somebody and then they ghost you or act like your text didn't come through. So shout out to DeVary, because I was like, damn, he right.
But it's true. Don't say it if you're not going to do it.
Exactly.
Right.
Because you don't have to say it.
Right.
You don't. You really don't have to say it. It sounds good, right? So that's it.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, to all of y'all who I definitely have done that to, I apologize.
Are you feeling convicted?
My fault. I gotta make sure, because I'm supposed to go. I can't lie and be hypocritical. Like, I've definitely been the one to do that, but I know it's because of the fact that, bro, like, I've just kept working on just things. That was all it was. I just kept working on shit. But I do apologize.
Stuff happens, right? So I don't think it is.
Sure.
But some people is mad habitual though. You don't have to admit. Some people is just like, hey, bro, all the time.
Saying all the time.
Yeah,
it's a pattern. Like, when you start to see a pattern, you say, okay, this is where we're going. All right, I see you. I see who you are right now. So
right.
I don't do a lot, and it could be something as simple as I'm gonna call you back.
Yeah, that'd be the one.
It could be, and okay, that's why I'm not that. If I tell somebody I'm going to call them back, unless something really happens, I might fall asleep or whatever. But I don't use that word a lot. I don't say that I'm going to call you back. Like, I end the call, all right, I'll chat with you whenever. Because I'm probably not going to call you back if I say I'm going to call you back right in this moment.
Right.
And I know sometimes that's just easy to just kind of say that, because your intentions could be to call them back. Yeah, your intention could be to call them back, but then something happens.
And it's the relationship you have with that person. Like, I have some people where we have an ongoing conversation that's lasted 20 years, where I call you back might be tomorrow, it might be 5 minutes from now, it might be 5 days from now, but the conversation never technically ended. So it depends on the relationship you have with that person.
Like you said, it depends on the relationship with people. Like, if I'm meeting people, because I'm not dating right now, but just being in the dating scene, when I was in the dating scene, meeting guys, and I'm feeling like it doesn't take a lot of energy to text back or call back.
True.
Especially in getting to know someone. And then you have excuses as to why you didn't do it. Yeah, you know what? Okay.
Call it. I'll just call it a day. I'm like, bro, I don't even want to. It's cool.
Yeah, I don't want to.
You don't got
ever call me back.
At some point in time, I'll just be like, you don't got to explain nothing to me because of the fact that, I mean, I understand. Like, I've definitely been the person to do it. So, you know, I understand being on the other side, things happen. But
Right.
if you are just a habitual bit, I mean, if you're a habitual liar, then, you know,
good catch, by the way. That was a good catch.
That was good. It was good.
My bad, y'all.
If you wanted to, you would. That's why I always say if they wanted to, they would.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
And especially in the beginning, I don't know how you cut, right? So it's no loss to me if I never talk to the person I only talked to one time ever again.
Yeah, right. I don't care.
You know what I mean?
I have no emotional investment at all.
Yeah, I don't miss the teller at the bank. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
I don't miss the teller at the bank.
Yeah. I don't see her once. I still got my 20s. Like, I don't miss you. Sorry. If I only talked to you once, we may not ever talk to you again. It's just what it is.
And it's so interesting because then when you do just be like checking out, they don't understand like why. Oh, okay. I am not emotionally invested in someone that I don't know.
Yeah.
Like you are just a person that I just met. There's no need for me to be connecting to you. I don't know you. You know, we're talking about dating now, but just real talk. I'm even like that if I'm gonna meet a new friend.
Right.
Like as a friend, you got to show up too.
Right.
You do. But you know what? It's never too late to learn. That's what evolution is and growth. You know, we're always learning. So we got to keep learning because we're not going to always get this thing right.
No, not at all. No.
You're not going to always get this thing right.
Yeah.
We are, some of us are a mess. A whole mess. A little bit of a mess, right? Because I know where I come from and I know what it's done to me in my life. So I just want everybody to find their peace. Whatever that is, get to it.
Yeah.
Do whatever you got to do. Because I know sometimes it's not easy to just be like, okay, I want to just have peace and everything around me is chaotic.
Right.
You got to start there. The chaos.
And if you need the tools, go right there.
Go and get you some help. Recognizing that you're in the chaos. Because like I said earlier, chaos can seem normal.
Very, very much so. Very, 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 very much so.
That's what I'm in. I don't know what anything else looks like outside of that. So this is normal until you realize this is not normal.
Right.
Because it doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel good.
Right. That's facts though.
The pain of changing, man. The pain of changing.
Oh, wait, this is the last question. This is interesting. It says, think about who you were. Okay, we've been doing this. It says 5 years ago. What did you outgrow? What are you still holding on to? And are you giving yourself credit for how far you've come? That's a question for us and the audience.
Outgrown my fears. Started going back to trusting myself and finding my peace within myself. Those are the things.
Is there anything that you're holding on to that you think that you're holding on to that you should let go?
Nope.
Okay, that's good.
I don't regret nothing. Wait. Let me ISO myself.
You do that shit.
Nope. Don't regret it. Sorry. It is what it is. I'm human. Don't regret it.
It is what it is.
It brought me here. This is where I need to be. Don't regret it. Not at all. Sorry. Let it all go.
Okay. And are you giving? Well, we already know you're giving yourself credit for how far you've come because you mentioned that earlier in the
Indeed, I am.
So, yes.
And we're gonna keep going.
Then we're gonna keep it going.
We'll keep it going.
You know what? I've outgrown some people. I've outgrown some people, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Because we just not on the same path. We're not on the same journey. Like we're not on this, we don't have the same mindset. So it's like I don't know how to rock with you anymore.
Right. We're on two different paths. It doesn't make me love you less, but you're not conducive to where I'm going to.
That part. And I used to never ever think that would happen. Because it didn't feel good to say I don't want to deal with this person no more.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it is, right? And we do this, especially with entertainers, right? That entertainer can dunk a basketball or sing a song. They got a million records sold. Well, why don't you go back home and bring everybody with you? Ain't nobody in the booth singing these songs that's telling these jokes. So I got to take everybody who didn't do shit with
everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You on the hook for that, so you got to do it.
Yeah. Our success becomes everybody else's success, and now we're responsible for everybody. Like they didn't have the same 24 hours.
That's not fair. And that's why people get so mad with these celebrities. They say they're not helping their family, and they're not doing this, and they're not supposed to do that. Are they really obligated to do that?
It's cool if you do, but no, they got the same 24 hours.
Especially
you my sibling, you watch me go to the.
Absolutely not. Yeah. Right. They're not obligated. And that's where I think that people get it messed up.
Yeah.
Oh, if I had $1 million, if I was a millionaire, I would help. But guess what? You don't. And you can't because you don't and you don't have it. So it's easy to say what you would do when you don't have it.
And I will add one more to it, right? We always say that we help people unconditionally, but there'd be so many damn conditions to people help all the goddamn time. Oh, I'm gonna be a little nice to him because he can dunk a basketball. Like if you're gonna love somebody and love them unconditionally, let them cook, help them, and get the hell out the way. If they come back for you, cool. If they don't, they don't. Because you can't tell me you love somebody if you're waiting for them to come back and buy you a house. Sit your ass down.
And that's what I'm saying. And you got some people who think that they are entitled to what you have.
Thank you.
And what you created. And no, it's not. Like I've been watching Glorilla's sister all over
ridiculous, dog. That's so ridiculous. Hey, yo.
I said, this girl is crazy. But look, she done made a name for herself, and now she's making her own money. She made a name for herself, dogging out her sister.
Yeah.
Good. Fine. Make your own money. Just leave me alone. Have fun with that.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
So, Isel, what did you outgrow?
Myself. My old habits. A lot
of that's deep though.
For real. Like when you realize, like, bro, you sick and tired of your own bullshit leading you to the same
your own self.
Like to leading you to the same spots, you kind of just be like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna just do anything and everything. You know, not for anybody else, but specifically for you. And then it kind of just translates into helping other people out. So, you know, honestly, right now, I'm going through that again. I'm kind of tired of that part of myself that's like, I know for a fact that I love the pieces of me that say that, bro, I want to help all the people out all the time whenever I can. But it's like led to certain like feelings of obligations to people that don't feel obligated to me.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure
we talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
We talked about that earlier.
And so so right now I'm kind of like I'm at a crossroad, but I'm gonna go right before I go left, and I'm gonna make it right because I can't go back to prior actions. You know, so
so true. So we are at the end of the hour and the season. So I just want to give everybody a shout out that's been rocking with us. And
we appreciate y'all.
We really, really love y'all and keep watching, and we'll be back next season. But I do want to leave everybody with this one thing before we leave up out of here. Before we
what you got?
I just want everybody to know. Growth doesn't always look loud. You know, healing doesn't always look pretty, but becoming is always worth it.
Yep.
So whether you're proud of who you are or still figuring it out, Just know you are not who you used to be.
Yeah.
And that matters.
That's true.
And can I add one more thing?
Sure.
The good and the bad does count because we don't know how it's going to turn out. So you got to accept it all.
I like that.
I got one last piece of advice.
What you got?
Don't fart in a wetsuit.
That's fair.
Running with scissors, motherfucker.
Go to the website, check out the old stuff, then watch the go watch the reruns on the United Front Network. And if you like what we see, while they laughing, consider joining the network. Send us an email at myyahoo. Wait, we are united at myyahoo.com. And catch frank conversations tomorrow with Ezel and RG, our very own RG, tomorrow on a frank conversation. What time? 8:30, right?
Yep, 8:30 EST. Yep, the link will be up pretty shortly. Good gravy. That's funny. That is funny.
And on that note, guys,
see you next season. We love y'all.
Peace and love.
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang!
You are now running with scissors. Let's go.